Alright, cool. So I'm going to try to make this as fast as I can. So we're just playing some Spice. This is a Jeskai Soulherder deck. So we've got Wall of Omens, Watcher of Tomorrow to Flicker. We have a Miser, Snapcaster Mage, which isn't great, but it can get back Fen right. Serum Vision's a Bolt. Serum Vision's in the combo with Soulherder, but I think Serum Vision's enough better because we're kind of mid-rangey. So I decided to play it anyway. But yeah, playing on Thin Ice over Path because we have Blood Moon in our sideboard. And the sideboard's kind of just a bunch of random stuff. There's a Lyra because, you know, Mize. I just want this to happen because it's sweet. Miser's Moldrifter, which works well with Ephemerate. And Soulherder, being Kieran, Venser's, same thing. Soulherder, Ephemerate. 4 Forces because we're going to get a lot of card advantage, but we need to keep up on tempo, and Force helps us to do that. I don't have a ton of blue cards, but it should be fine. We have like a bunch of things that cycle. And the plan with this deck is Akroma is an 8 mana 6/6. The spell can't be countered. Flying, Trample, pro white, pro blue. Just fire breathing. And the trick with it is it's a morph. So you can play it face down as a 2/2 for 3 mana, and then you can use Ephemerate or Soulherder to flicker it, and then you end up with effectively a 3 mana 6/6 flying pro white, pro blue, fire breathing thing. And is it good? Probably not, but it's sweet and it's fun, so we're doing it. So yeah, I don't know much else to say. Just hop in the league, see if we can get some wins. At least maybe do some sweet stuff. Yep, so let's get it. Really quick, I don't think that this is at all better than the green version. Unless like you think Blood Moon's really good. But Eternal Witness with Ephemerate is extremely powerful, and we can't do that, so I don't even know if Ephemerate's that great in this version. But this is just an experiment, and it's mostly for fun, so if you want to play Soulherder and you want to play it in tournaments, I would just play Ice Fang and Eternal Witness, because those cards are very, very good with the rest of the stuff. Boy. So what are our hands supposed to look like? Probably a 2 and a Force and some other stuff. I think this hand's just too bad. It's already sort of a multi 6. And it's just all mana, so I'm gonna mulligan. I think this actually be good at mulliganing, yeah. So this is 2 2s and a Force and a Soulherder, so this hand's pretty good. What do I want to mulligan? Maybe just Venser. Play Wall into Watcher, or sorry, Wall into Soulherder and have Force Pitch. Venser's really good if we curve though. If we go 2 into 3, Force whatever you're doing, then play Venser, bounce 2 your lands. So maybe I just greed. Watcher lets us see more cards, but Wall's less likely to die, so I'm gonna keep it. Mountain Go. Right, that looks like burn. Sweet, so we hit on a land, so if we can just hit twice, I mean, it's not unlikely things work out. Nothing, okay. So we Valakut, which Venser's gonna do a lot of work if it is that. Just get Island. My deck. Just get Island for now. I don't have sideboard Blood Moons, which are pretty good. So this might get bolted, which would suck. Not much we can do about it, but hopefully we can just like tempo them out and find another way to flicker. Okay, so maybe it's not at all what I thought. Not. So they're probably fishing for bolt. So hopefully I don't hit it. Set us pretty far ahead. They had it or they found it. That's fine. So this hand is probably not going to be good against whatever the hell they're doing. Starting on the mountains were really strange though. If it is like a blue moon deck, and they have foothills, so my guess is there's some sort of teamer deck maybe. I don't know. It's just really weird to what mountains they go. Maybe there's one mountain in their deck and they just had lightning bolt. And they decided that they wanted to be able to bolt whatever I did. Yeah, at this point, they could be anything. Crater Gargadon. Alright, well, looks like they're Electro Dominant, so what the hell do I know? Okay. I guess I'll just say go. We can Venser if they like do any weird cascade stuff. If not, we can just end step bounce their steam vents. Okay, so Gargadon's at 9. Drill land. Okay, I can force this, or I could just Venser it. And hardcast force next turn. This game's gonna be a little tough though. They can do some crazy stuff. I guess we just need to keep drawing force negations maybe? Okay. It's not bad. I'm gonna start with Serum Visions. Okay. It's actually a really good draw. Bottom both of these, I think. We don't need them. So I could just draw a card or bounce the steam vents. I think bouncing the steam vents is worth a decent bit, just to increase our clock. If they don't hit a land, they need shock, and then this is going to deal 3 points each turn cycle. I wonder if I should have thought about this more, because there's definitely value in just like fencing twice in a turn cycle, but I don't think that matters. I don't think we can do that if we want to leave up. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have cast Serum Visions. So this looks like it's Electro Dominance. Plus like Restore Balance, which we can force on either turn. They're gonna get the As Foretold. We'll see. Let's try how this is gonna play out. So do it for 0. It's fine. Two 4/4s. It's kind of tricky. So I just want to find another force, I guess. Yeah, if I draw Bolt, I'm gonna flicker this. I'm gonna hope they don't draw an untapped land, I think. So if they shock and like do whatever they're gonna do, they'll go to 1 with Islet in play, which will cut them off from mana. Which maybe doesn't matter because he has Foretold. Soulherder, sure. Electro Dominance. Okay. They've asked for told whatever card they're gonna use. Sure, it's fine. So Snapcaster kills them. Doesn't do anything. Just so you go. We just need to find a bolt or some velocity thing. Or for them to misstep. I think. I'm not sure who's favored here. So they've asked for told. I think it's worth venturing. I want them to use this as many times as I can get them to. Alright. Well, I think this matchup's gonna be tricky, but still in game 1 is pretty good. And we have a bunch of counter spells that should help. And I don't think we should Blood Moon. So yeah, Spell Snare counters Electro Dominance for 0. Is that good? They could play around it, but... Definitely want to spells. I can't deal with Asphalt really. I don't know what their mana base looks like. I don't think the Blood Moon's gonna be good against the 2-color deck for the most part. I mean, they could even have Blood Moon in their sideboard, to be honest. I think the Lyra's okay. But yeah, we have a bunch of counter spells, so I think that's the way we win for the most part. Let's see. I have no idea how I want to board really. I think the snap's good if we're gonna bring in the spells. I think these are actually that good. I'll look up an Electro Dominance. These lists are different. Yeah, most of these look like Oblivion End decks. I don't think they're playing Oblivion End deck. I think they're just playing it for value. Oh shit! Yellow Hat with the raid. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to. I played one game and I just bolted my opponent in the face twice. So, what's up, everybody? God, I had 6 viewers before you raided me. So thank you. Thank you. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a short stream, but we'll get through this league for sure. We just started it. What's up, everybody? Thanks, Asif. I hope you had a good stream. How's the Nim Mizzet deck? I played it a little bit, and I wasn't a super big fan, but I know you've been kind of owning. What's up, everybody? Okay, I need a sideboard. I got 40 seconds. So they're like restore balance plus a bunch of other stuff. Thank you guys for the follows. So one of my counter spells, I think I'm gonna try no removal. I want a pile of guys. I'm gonna trim 2 bolts. I could trim all the bolts. I think the snares suck though. This deals with 4/4s. Alright, whatever. We'll do this for now. We're up a game. Solid heart. Yeah, so like, I played it, right? And I understand how the person did well with it. Like, if you think Burn's popular and Jun's popular, and even blue decks, like, to an extent. I think the blue decks are hard if they're, like, 4 cryptics, but, like, if they're just, like, force negation decks, I don't think it's that bad. But I played against, like, Dredge, which I beat, but, like, still seemed rough. I got crushed by Tron. I got crushed by Amulet. I got crushed by Scape Shift. And I think I won, like, 5 and 5 total. I played 2 leagues. But, broken tier 3 deck. Yeah. Alright, let me play. Okay, so this hand looks really bad. I don't hate it as much as I should, but I think it's too important to have it 2, so I'm just gonna mulligan and look for Wall or Watcher. However, or Lyra, which maybe I should have brought in, but you know, Akroma Lyra is a combo. So this hand's a pretty easy keep. You can get rid of Snapcaster Mage, I guess. I don't know how likely it is that this thing lives, but it's good against the suspended card that makes 4/4s. I'm gonna get rid of. It's so expensive. It's probably nonsense anyway. I'll just mulligan it. Yeah, Emery looks pretty broken to me. Emery, I may be like going crazy and overreacting, but it feels like it might end up getting something banned in some way, shape, or form. But the set looks like it has a few things for Modern. It's not like, I mean, actually, it's kind of game breaking. Like, there's a 0 mana cantrip that enables early Tron, as well as whatever other creature combo decks. But I'm pretty excited for Standard. I've just been streaming Modern mostly, but I'm looking forward to playing some Standard because the last Mythic Championship was Modern, and I kind of didn't play Magic before that. Let me get Hallowed Fountain. So all I've really been playing since I started playing Magic again was Modern. I won a PTQ with like a banned Vanifar deck that was just awful, and a million people got baited into playing it, including Nasif. But and then I just started streaming Modern, and so I'm kind of a newbie, but appreciate all you guys coming over to hang out. And thanks again to Nasif for the raid. Blue Common Land. Yeah, well, Miracles. I was talking to a buddy yesterday about just like Miracles as an archetype. I don't know how fancy you should get with it, but like you can just put Terminus on the top of your deck. You just have a fetchable land, and it's a pretty low opportunity cost, right? Like you could just put one in your deck and then have more blue fetches, and then you can fetch it. You can put Terminus or Entreat or whatever on top. As well as other stuff, like you can do cute stuff with Time Warp. I'm sure there's a way to bounce lands. You can play actual bounce lands if you want. Okay. So this is the card we're gonna get when this dies. I guess I want Soulherder? Fencer could be relevant, but I think if for some reason they have to kill it, or if I want to kill it, having Watcher plus Soulherder plus being able to find forces seems important, as well as like Dispel and all that other stuff. We might just get down here though. Sure. It's probably 4/4s, yeah. Okay, so this is gonna hurt, but I think we could beat it with a combination of just blocking and bolts. Hopefully the rest of what they have isn't too good. Yeah, I don't know. You guys all put me on the spot. I was just over here. I planned to upload this to YouTube, so I just sort of talking at myself because I didn't have a ton of viewers, but I appreciate everyone who was here before the raid. But now I'm on the spot. I gotta think of things, communicate like a human. Okay. I guess I want to conserve my life total. I'm gonna get a double planes. Doesn't really matter. I could get double bolt. Kind of sucks we do the one Arid Mesa though. So I guess I'll get. I only have one mount in my deck, so I guess I'll get planes and then bolt block and play Watcher. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Appreciate you. But yeah, I'll be streaming some Modern until Throne comes out, and then I brew a lot of decks, like a lot of decks. If you like deck brews, by all means, feel free to hit the follow button, because I'll have a lot of just like weirdo Standard decks, which we could talk about and I could show on stream if anyone wants to see some. They're all like in infancy, so they're just like baby decks. But I think I want Ephemerate. Yeah, the Watchers all coming into play tapped can be awkward if you're just getting your ass beat. So I think I want Ephemerate just as a utility card. Damn. Alright, so now we actually are dead. That was embarrassing. So we died on the third turn. Brutal. Okay. Alright, game 3. Red Akroma alone deserves a follow. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't advise doing this, but it's something I wanted to try out. Because it's sweet. And that's about it. I don't think it's good. You should definitely, if you're gonna put Ephemerate in your deck, play Eternal Witness. I mean, you guys all know that because you're gonna see viewers. But interested in Historic. Ask me that in like a year. For now, probably not. I think it's gonna be a little too small, and it's just gonna, I don't know. It's just gonna be like vampires or whatever, like escape ship decks probably. But yeah, I would say I'm interested in Historic. But for now, it's probably not gonna be as interesting as Standard. Okay, so is there anything I can do to just prevent getting crushed by elephants or rhinos? On thin ice. So they didn't even get a basic that game. You could try to Bloodman them, but they still have a bunch of red spells. Keeping them off Asphotold is worth a little bit. Oh, they have Trample. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, okay. Modern. Yeah, maybe. I'm not super excited about this Scryland, but maybe I should be more excited about it than I am. Yeah, the curated card thing seems like an awful idea to me. That seems really, really loose. But maybe it works out. I can't imagine that being a good idea. I really enjoyed Modern Horizons, but like clearly it had some negative effects. I think it had probably more positive effects, but I think more bans will likely happen because of Modern Horizons at some point, in one way, shape, or form. I want this stupid thing. It costs 5 mana. I think this is gonna be good in like the really weird games. Try no Muldrifter. It feels bad. Muldrifter's gone. Yeah, I mean, maybe Historic looks cool for like maybe it won't be as bad as it is with just like Standard plus another Standard. It's kind of like extended, I guess, at this point. But I don't know. It doesn't seem. Damn. It doesn't seem that interesting to me yet. Okay, this is rough. Looks like we're dead, chat. Drew the 1 Snapcaster instead of the other 8 2-drops. Okay. So what's our plan? So I could keep Snap Dispel. I could just... no, I think I need to keep the Dispel. I kind of like keeping these 5 cards and just gambling to hope I hit it 2 because my hand's so bad. Because like, even if I have these 2, they don't really do anything. Ephemerate with Venture is too slow. Yeah, this is going to be kind of tough, but maybe if their hand relies on Electro Dominance and like Simian Spirit Guide and we get to dispel them, that'll help. So we get Steam Vents. Bring Snares. Yeah, so I was a little worried that they would sandbag their Electro Dominance because it can kill Soulherder. So they can just play it for 3. I mean, maybe they don't do that ever, so I should have boarded the Snares because they're always just going to go for it on turn 2. Yeah, the Cathisect, that's a perfect example of like the problem with it compared to like, let's say Modern when it came out is it's not like new, right? It's not like a giant pool of things. It's just like a small pool of things that we've already like dissected and understand. So we already know what's good for the most part in Historic because we've just played the Standard format, right? We've beaten it in the ground. So, like, for example, yeah, people are just going to know that Kethis is good. People are going to know the Escape Ship is good. Maybe Vampires. And maybe that's not exactly the decks that are going to be the best decks, but I think it's going to make it a lot less interesting at the start. Whereas if they waited till it was a really big card pool, I think it'd be a little more interesting because people would try the old decks. But I think it would be less likely that it was the case that those were just the best decks. So drawing second Soulherder sucks, but Ephemerate and Snapcaster don't really look like they'd be good with any of the cards we have anyway, so. They're missing a middle. Yeah, no, I agree. I always kind of wanted it to be Frontier. I thought Frontier looked pretty decent. Alright, this feels bad. Yeah, that's true. Having fetches in Frontier is not the best. You know, I see him. It's good. Good stuff. This is the second time Nassif's raided me, so he's hooked it up a few times. But yeah, I'm still kind of a noob streamer. We're growing. We're learning. I know my stream doesn't look fancy, but at some point I would like to, you know, get nice panels and all that jazz. Okay, so my opponent's done nothing, which is cool, I guess. I can Electro Dominance, so I'm not gonna play a Soulherder. I don't know. I think we're just kind of screwed. Our hand's not good. I assume their hand's decent. They've got Serum Visions. So yeah, they could just have a counter spell here. So I have to counter this, right? Because everything else is sorcery. I mean, I guess. Up. Yeah, I think it's probably over from here. Vivian Arcbow decks. I posted a blue-green deck that I thought you could maybe play Arcbow in. I didn't post it, but I plan on posting just like a bunch of standard brews on Twitter. If you guys want to see that stuff, you can follow my Twitter. Shit. Well, it's like, what do I need to happen for me to win this game? Sorry, 1 second. $13 I think I'm just supposed to let them do what they're gonna do. I just hope that they play into Venser. Like, I could just main phase bounce the S, we're told. So what's the zeros they could have? Restore balance. Maybe main phase bouncing is good. You just have a lightning bolt, right? I kind of like waiting, but it doesn't do much. They don't have to do anything. They're so far ahead, and they have the S, we're told. I think I'm just gonna bounce this. What was I talking about? But I built a blue-green flash deck that I thought looked pretty reasonable. And there's a card in it that I think maybe some people think looks suspect, and maybe it will end up being. But it's like the anti-blue counter spell. It's like a 3-mana mana leak, but if you cast it on a blue card, it costs 1. And I think that card might end up being pretty reasonable in certain decks, just because like people are still gonna play Hydroid Graces at the Fairy, as well as, you know, like the fail rate isn't the worst. Yeah, that sucks. So that was one of the problems with this play. What's up, Askiana? Alright, let me find it. There's like a million decks on here. All of these are just like piles of 100 cards though. So this was the blue-green deck. I don't know. I mean, these are all rough. Like, I haven't played any games with any of these, but it's just like everything has flash. You have Wildborn Preserver, as well as like cheap creatures to like juice it up in combat. And then I just have a pair of reclamations. There could be more, there could be less. But it looks solid. Like, one of the problems is if they get ahead with creatures, it's a little tough, but that's every blue-green deck. And I think Wildborn Preserver helps a lot versus the red decks, if you can get it to grow. But Night Pack Ambusher seems like it's also pretty good. But like I said, I haven't played any standard, so I don't really know exactly like what. Like, I don't really have any feeling for what things are gonna be like. I just have all the information I have from like watching other people and stuff. But that deck could easily play Vivian's Arcbow. Vivian's Arcbow plays really well with Night Pack Ambusher, because you can just you know, I mean, you have stuff to do. If you want to find, like, if you find the ambusher on your main phase with the arc bow, you'll get the wolf. Is the point I'm making. But normally you want to use arc bow on your opponent's turn anyway, so I'm not sure. Okay, so guess I'm gonna be greedy. I think I'm behind enough that I'm just gonna hope to hit a land. And if we miss, we can just try to ephemerate our wall. Good island. Yeah, we hit. What's up, naughty boy? Okay, so let's make sure not to time out. Alright, we have it. We can do it. It's possible. We might just get restore balance and die anyway, but we have the combo. We have Splinter Twin. They have 8 million cards. I assume that their hand is just fantastic, but they don't really have a reason to do anything yet, so they're probably trying to find a reason to use their spells. Finale. Okay, that's pretty good. I didn't know this deck played Finale. That makes sense though. With all the suspend cards. Well, that's brutal. So it's 3 mana. 3 mana, deal 3, draw 3. Just the best electrolyze of all time. I mean, if we could pull this off. Maybe it's hard for them to kill. I don't know. We'll see. It's not. I'm mostly joking. It's just you just get a 6/6 pro. It's not Splinter Twin at all. The question is, are they gonna know that it's Akroma when I morph it? I guess so they could have a 1 mana spell. Gargadon. Ah, shit. That's kind of scary somehow. Okay, so we can. I mean, I think the play is Akroma plus Ephemerate. Trying to think if there's a reason I should play the Serum Visions. Okay. Do I want the second one? Yes. Alright. My opponent knows that Chroma is a Magic the Gathering card. They probably will immediately call that that's what this is. It's a little tricky because they could just have another bolt, right? I could ephemerate in my main phase, or I could wait. I mean, I have Force plus Soulherder, so it's probably worth waiting. Plus, they might attack into it. Avalanche Riders. Alright, got them. They didn't know. They weren't ready. Alright, we might lose, but we won the moral victory. Unless they... Oh, come on! Are you... What a tryhard. What a tryhard our opponent is. No fun. Alright, now we're dead. Yeah. Sounds about right. We'll play it out, just guess why not. I'll talk to chat while I'm slowly or quickly dying. It's cute. It's not anything particularly amazing, but it's cute. My hair looks stupid. Who cares? Not anyone gives a shit how my hair looks. Alright, so I go to 9. Yeah, I don't think we're getting out of this one. And they haven't even sacked this Islet, which means that their hand is probably fantastic things that they want to use their mana on. Yeah, I mean, we're not beating that. Lyra? I need to draw Lyra. If my next card is Lyra, can I win? I'll gain 5, go to 14, I'll take 12, go to 3, and I'll be dead to a bolt, but I'll have Force plus Soulherder, which maybe is worth more than... Okay, can I beat these though? Probably. What do I need to draw? On Thin Ice into Gas, or like Wall of Omens into On Thin Ice. I think I'm gonna force it. It probably gives me more outs. Either way, we're likely losing. Oh, good. Alright. Lyra time. Alright, GG's. We got crushed. Got on turn 3 in game 2, which I didn't expect, but I wonder how good this deck is. I don't know if it's like consistent at all, but I mean, it seems like it would be okay. Like, Force is a hell of a card. A bunch of card draw. You have 8 enablers for your suspend cards. This deck's sweet. I should probably play this at some point. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, we could play Avalanche Riders, but like I said, I just have Blood Moons in the board because I think the mana supports it well enough. And these cards aren't like super color intensive. So, just trying those out. I don't have Path, which maybe is wrong, but I have On Thin Ice to Blood Moons. The sideboard's pretty rough. The sideboard could use work, but I'm not gonna invest too much of my time into crafting the perfect Jeskai Soulherder deck. Okay. So the full set's out, right? I mean, we can talk about spoilers if you guys... I mean, I'm sure every streamer ever has been talking about spoilers, but we can talk about spoilers if you guys want to do that in the downtime. We probably won't have a ton of downtime, but... And Nassif blew my mind the other day when he told me that... Or when he was talking on stream about how this can target itself. Because I thought this card was, like, super powerful. It's just 2 mana, 3/1 flash, give a Knight Death Touch lifelink. But, like, my brain was just like, there's no way it can target itself. That would be too good. So this card looks really strong. Just the Knights in general look really powerful for Standard. I don't know if they're going to be as good as Vampires, because Vampires had Sorin, and everybody knows how busted that card is with 5 mana things. But... yeah, we're not hardcasting it. The game's going to be very... strange looking if I'm hardcasting Akroma. Maybe morphing it and unmorphing it if I have to, but yeah, the plan is to morph it. Okay, I think this is keep. It's 4 lands, but we have a Serum Vision to make sure we find spells. And we have the curve of a 2 and 2 of 4. I'll probably take Fencer. If my opponent's some broken deck, I'm just gonna get crushed on the Force, but that's fine. Curving, Wall, Soulherder, and Adventure's pretty strong. Get away with that. Plains. Okay, Final Force. Bob. Ooh, that's... Ooh. The nut curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Bob is good. But we kind of have our own Bob, right? So yeah, let's play Steam Vents, I guess. No field again. I guess I should probably like not F6 to bluff my opponent, but I don't care that much. Yeah, in terms of modern, like, I could see Brazen Borrower seen play in some deck. It reminds me of that, like, there's like a bird wizard that cycles and stifles, which never seems particularly good to me, but I know a lot of people have played with it. I could see it having a role as that, where it's just like this utility card that, you get a 3/1 flash in your lightning bolt deck. I really want to play an awful mono blue deck. That's a really good draw. I don't think it's better than Venser. I could Venser both of their things even. Yeah, I'm just gonna Venser Bob and land. Hitting 2 lands is good. Maybe it's better. They just kill Soulherder? How bad is it for me? They could do it last turn. I'm gonna take the Bob and bounce the Overrun to him in the end step. And next turn, try to cast Muldrifter. Always yes. But Emery's the obvious one. I think everyone knows. It's just like potentially completely broken. Charming Prince is a cute card. I mean, maybe it ends up in these Soulherder decks in some way. It also could be a sideboard card. If you just like want Lone Missionary, but just a much better Lone Missionary, you can you put Charming Prince in your sideboard even. Oh, this card is just like a big FU to every Soulherder deck ever. I mean, it's an FU to a lot of decks, but this card's pretty wild. Seems very, very powerful to me. Alright, so they are black-green. Spell snares are good. I think this matchup is probably decent. I don't know if they're going to have a bunch of Assassin's trophies. I think Lyra on average is fine. Purge kills Liliana and Bob. Should probably play the Blood Moons. I won't board him in on the draw. I might try him on the play. Yeah, it's true, but like, I don't know. It being a 1/2 lifelink flyer is kind of interesting because it can pressure planeswalkers, and it helps a little bit more in races. But maybe Honor Guard's better. Like, I don't think the 3 toughness is particularly relevant for Modern because not that many people have shock effects. And I don't know what like the Dies triggers decks are, or if they exist, but maybe there's some other decks that'll be good against. But yeah, it's true that it's probably like not that relevant. Like people could already play Torval Orb or Honor Guard. I don't really know what I want to board out. I guess just forces. I don't think it's unreasonable to have like 2. But I'll probably just board them all out. All these cards seem pretty good versus black green, to be honest. Venser's not the most exciting, but I think it's good enough. One of the Vensers could be maybe a Blood Moon. I'll just try this. Yeah. I don't know what, like, it's not like Aristocrats is a popular deck. But like it stops like Kitchen Finks. There's a bunch of other stuff. I guess it would stop this. And it's like close-ish versus a Thoughtseize deck, but I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, we're keeping this, and we're just gonna pray to God we draw a bunch of spells. This can get Mountain. I'll just get an Island. This game might be a little rough. Yeah. Let's get my turn. Okay. We have Spell Snare, and we have Bolt for a Dark Confidant. Oh, they rolled a 5. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Makes my awful 6 card a lot more bearable. Oh, we're just gonna die Liliana. That could be rough. Watcher is what I want. Ball is fine. So draw a green source and play like a Akroma. It's not that big of a deal. They might even end up wanting to edict the wall. Oh, the wall's good. Okay, I think we're in a fine spot now. Forest. Leg engineer. Sure. Spirit. Yep. I kind of like just playing wall and leaving a vista, and then I can just do whatever I need to. I guess I'll start with wall. My mana should work no matter what land I get here. If it's like double, yeah, my mana should be fine. I don't really need more red for any reason. Okay, I'm just gonna play vista and leave up everything. I can take 2. It's not a big deal. Did they scoop? What are you talking about? We won the first game. So this is going to be. So if I put the instant in the graveyard, if they have fatal push, I could get owned if I pulled that. I could just spell snare it for the sake of mana efficiency. Not too many 2s I'm afraid of. I have Bolt for Dark Confidant. This isn't great. The Tarmogoyf doesn't really do anything, but like I said, I'm just trying to use my spells. Should have plenty of stuff to do. Okay, well now I can just do that. Just chat, do you want me to ephemerate my Muldrifter, or do you want me to flicker Akroma? I'll let you pick. Alright, never mind. I'm not even gonna let you answer. If I'm gonna put Akroma in my deck, I gotta do this, right? Guess I'll do it now. What's up? Akroma, go! Against your black-green deck. Yeah, we won the first game. And then we'll defy this game, so we're looking alright. The first strike? Yeah, I'm here too again. Aw, boo. What a tryhard. It's okay, we can hardcast Muldrifter now. Alright, well, that would have been much better if I just played the Muldrifter. I had to, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna cast it. Like, whatever. Another steam that's fine. Okay, well we've got all this stuff. I don't think we can lose from this spot. What the fuck? Alright. Did not expect that. Maybe they're a Glissa deck. You guys know what Glissa does? It's like black, green, 3/3 first strike, death touch. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, return an artifact from your graveyard to your hand. It's a nice combo, but I doubt that is the case. Wait, what did I? Alright, I don't want to talk about it, chat. I don't want to talk about it. I'm an idiot. It's okay. We're gonna get another one. I was not paying attention. That was awful. I'm sorry. That was really bad. It's fine. We're gonna win. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Okay. Don't bring it up. I don't want to talk about it. Artifact for voice. Yeah, they could have Traverse. They could have Tarmogoyf. They could have Grimflare in their deck. They could have anything. That was so bad. Whoops. Whoopsies. I'm not even gonna take the damage. Don't really care about the deck thinning. I could probably play the Lyra and win with it, but if I just do this, there's basically no way I could lose. Maybe they end up having a way to kill Lyra that Thoughtseize my Soulherder. I'm not gonna fight over this. I'd rather be able to protect my Soulherder, I think. So, if they try to answer it, we can ephemerate it. But it would be much nicer if I had a Soulherder here. Well, that's annoying. Okay, good enough. Didn't even want the Inquisition to resolve. Progenitus says hello. That's brutal. You're just a new player and you're just playing tokens versus Ratchet Bomb Glissa. So yeah, it probably isn't worded in a way where it says non-token creatures. It probably just says creatures, right? That's pretty disgusting. Yeah. Yeah. First strike Death Touch is a hell of a combination. Sure. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's pretty loose. It's super loose. Why did I keep this hand? It's too late, chat. There's no going back. We'll draw 2-drop. Everything's gonna be fine. This hand sort of has nothing going for it. Other than Serum Visions, so I just baited myself into keeping it. It's probably not that bad of a keep, but I don't think having 3 Ephemerates in your opening hand without an enabler is that good. Plus, if I don't find a blue spell. Okay, we have the 1 Spire Bluff Canal, so we're not even gonna take any damage. Perfect. Alright. So, we'll see. So this could be Urza, could be anything. We might get Spell Snared here, and that would suck, but I'm not gonna not play this, so. That's sweet. Alright, well, now we're fucked. We got a lot of Ephemerates, though. Blue-white. Okay. Yeah, that was a good draw. It's not, I'm not going to do a ton with these Ephemerates. We have this Miser Snapcaster in our deck, which maybe shouldn't be there, but... hope that we don't get Spell Snared twice. There's a little value card for this matchup, though. Sure. Soulherder, I don't think that does anything. We just need to find 2s. We just need to find Wall of Omens and, what's it called? Watcher Tomorrows. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, I think that deck, like the Wolfrun Primeval Titan decks were popular right around after I started playing. Yeah. Sure. So Jeskai Stoneblade. Right? Attacking. This one did not pan out. If that Watcher resolved, if there were anything other than a Spell Snare deck, like even if it got to, I guess if they kill the trigger on the stack, it doesn't do anything. So that could have just been a deck with 1 mana removal. So yeah, might be rough. I'm gonna land for this though. That'll be good. Fuck. All right. Shit. I'm just playing it. I don't care what happens, chat. We're jamming. Probably gonna get bolted. I'm gonna be sad. Get punished for my impatience. Yep. I guess, yeah, no, that's just super greedy. The idea behind playing it there for me was like, maybe they don't have a removal spell first and foremost. Maybe they're going to try to interact with it on their main phase. We have Force to protect it. And if we hit a land and they use a removal spell, it's more likely that our Pia lives and we can start flickering that, which is going to give us a ton of value. But maybe the Pia is going to end up being too slow now, so could have waited. It's going to be pretty strong versus them too, right? It's pro path. Yeah, I fucked up. That was bad. That was really bad. It's like not using my brain at all. Oh. Let's get Plains and play Pia and just hope to God we don't get Cryptic Commanded. So if we waited, it's sort of the same result, right? They probably just attack with the Batter Skull, we have to Ephemerate, then they bolt. So maybe this is okay? How the F do I win this game? I'm gonna take the 4 for now. I mean, if we just draw Watcher or Wall maybe, and they don't have a ton of stuff to do. They didn't use Colonnade, so that means they have a counterspell or something, right? Snapcaster just literally nothing. If I attack with Thopter, they just block. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think... I think even if I played this game a little bit... So for me to win... Nah, I think I took away outs by not waiting on the Akroma. There's a lot of upside if I get to untap, or if they try to kill in their main phase, and I miss on lands. But I think overall it's probably bad. Triple blocking doesn't really do anything. Maybe I should have blocked with the Thopter, because the Snapcaster could gain some sort of value. Okay. Mostly does nothing, but... Spell. I'm going to bounce the Batter Skull, or attempt to bounce the Batter Skull. 2 bolts. That sucks, because I really wanted to be able to force the Batter Skull. Maybe they just want to get me to 1? So them not doing it right away means they're, I guess they're playing around Force. They want to play, because they're not leaving it red. It's probably worth having these forces. I think I should just try to beat the Batter Skull in a fair way. Alright, let's get a lot of events or triggers. So I'm gonna ephemerate again to bounce the colonnade. I need to actually pressure them. Using all my ephemerates feels bad, but I'm gonna be able to bounce colonnade again next turn, as well as hardcast force versus Batterskull. Which means I'll die to a bolt when they draw it. I think it's worth doing. Okay. Good draw from my opponent. Alright, let me make sure I'm not ignoring chat. Sorry if I am. That's a lot of ephemerates. I wish I had something that was good to flicker, though. That's just not the worst, but I'm not pressuring my opponent particularly well. If Batterskull land, right? I don't think I need to ephemerate yet. I think it's better to do it on my turn. Okay. That's a very good draw. Alright, let me make sure I don't do this wrong, so... So I need to hold control, and then evoke, I think? I guess it doesn't matter, I just respond to the trigger. Okay. Does this mean I'm just dead? Or another Snapcaster Mage? Yeah, I don't think I have outs. It's so annoying. So they drew Snapcaster the last two turns? That blows. Alright, I think this is worth going for. I mean, it's gonna be sad, but... So, I could've... No, it doesn't do anything. I was gonna say I could flicker the Venser to bounce the Snap, but then we'll just have 3 mana, I'll do it again. What happens if I Venser it while it's exiled? Turn spell from his owner's hand. I don't know how remand is worded. I know if you remand this... Alright, really quick, chat. Can you tell me if I Venser this, if it will stay exiled? Because I know if you remand a Snapcaster card... Does anyone know? I think it's gonna go back to their hand if I ephemerate my Venser. I guess it's my only out, right? Like I literally will die. I don't have counter spells. Well, I'll just do it for science, because I'm gonna die. I think it's gonna go back to their hand now. I don't know what the difference is between remand and... So 3 cards. Does it say exiled? Oh, good god. Wait, are we not dead? Oh, mama. Alright, worked. Cool. Alright, not dead. Not dead, chat. Not dead. I guess if you flashback a spell and whatever, you play a card that says return to the hand, it stays exiled. Maybe it has something to do with the way it's, guess card, then exile it. So I guess the then exile part takes priority. So they probably have 3 Helix. actually think I'm supposed to let it resolve. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe you never let Jace resolve ever, but I think it's better. I have land, okay. This is fine, it's not that bad. We've cast so many lightning bolts. Yeah, I read that comment, I didn't respond to it, but I definitely think Charming Prince could have a place in some of these decks, some sort of deck like this. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I don't have to cast them. Bounce Colonnade, kill Jace. I don't think it's worth gambling on not killing Jace. So, whatever. But this is game 1, I gotta play a little bit faster. I guess I'll just say no. I just want to click through all this stuff. Yeah, so we're just gonna die if they draw another snapper or bolt, but hopefully they do not. So we can deal with Colonnade pretty well now. We can kill him fast-ish, but I don't think we're favored from this spot. Okay, we knew about the Batter Skull. I honestly forgot about it, but if he had a block and shoot, so they're not gonna be able to gain life. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not worth playing here, and I want to win, so I'm not gonna play it. Flicker Venser, bounce the Batter Skull, or Flicker Pia. Or just Flicker Muldrifter. How many forces do I have left? 1 force. I think it's still worth trying to dig for it. I'm gonna Flicker the Muldrifter. And then... Oh no, that attack was horrible. I have to... Oh my god, that was so bad. I meant to leave one of these back. I have to do this now. That was really stupid. Not that big of a deal, but... Okay. I should have attacked like 1 Thopter. Yeah. Whatever. If this would go anywhere after it goes in the sec. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Yeah, I messed this up. I could even kill a Colonnade here. 18. Okay, we'll say okay. And then I think... I don't think killing Snapcaster does anything. Play fast, though. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if it's worth putting Akroma into play. Could even just play Akroma and then... not play Soulherder? I don't know. I think this... I'm not sure what's right. I'm just gonna flicker the Akroma. I wanna play quickly. Sorry guys if I'm making mistakes or ignoring chat. Just wanna get through this. So I gotta play the next games really quickly. So there's a few things I could do. I could flicker the Mole Drifter to try to find the last 4. So I only have 1 in 30 cards though. I don't have the snap either. Fucking brutal, dude. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the deck has a lot of bolt effects. That was really close, though. Alright, so I have 13 minutes to win 2 games. We're going to play turbo fast, so that means less reading chat and more playing badly. So they have Stoneforge in the deck, too, which is going to be rough. Okay. The Abrades. And I want things that make me go fast. Just gonna trim this. I think the Lyra's good enough. I think the Akromas are great if I can flicker them. Snapcaster can go, Wall can go, On Thin Ice probably is unnecessary. I'm gonna trim 1 Venser. Spell Centers to check Stoneforge and Abrade. Akroma kills them very quickly, which is part of why I kind of want it. I think Ladder's good. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Let's try that. That sucks. God, we were so close. I think we probably could just kill them on the board with the Akroma, because they couldn't block. Opponent said, "Do you have a list? I'd be interested in building this." Alright, I need to play fast. Probably not talk too much to my opponent. I don't know, I just kept the sand, whatever. No comment. Stramming. Okay. It's a little rough because we're not very fast at killing people. Unless we can get the Akroma stuff. Pretty annoying. Through the walls and not the Watchers, so can't really pressure it. Just not gonna fetch a Bloodman in my deck. hand's kind of perfect. I could just keep the Seer Visions to pitch. Spell Snare, I think. Just gonna catch a Snapcaster later in the game. It's worth a lot. So annoying, dude. I cast Lightning Bolt like 13 times in two games. Sucks. At least a path would be helpful. So yeah, I'll get the second Watcher. 3 islands, right? Fucking Venser. I guess we'll just pretend that I'm gonna get to deal with the Venser at some point. I think this game's gonna be hard though. I have a Braid for Batterskull. Yeah, so I'm gonna bolt this one. Yeah, I mean, I can see how this deck would struggle versus Lightning Bolt decks. I don't think that it's, like, this matchup is indicative of how it's always gonna go. But, like, specifically Jeskai, I understand how I'm kind of just getting dominated. Jeez, yeah. It's just brutal. The Teferi, yeah, like, their cards have lined up extremely well versus what we were doing. We didn't have the Force for the Teferi, right? Like, did I just click through that? Maybe I did, but hopefully I didn't miss Force on Teferi. Yeah, we're just dead. I'll go through the motions, but like we can't use our spells, so kinda sucks. Could have braided this, but I don't have a Batterskull. Damn. Very rough. There could be Spell Pierces somewhere in the deck, maybe. Maybe in the board, maybe some of these 1-mana counter spells could just be Spell Pierce instead. I don't know. I'm just gonna say GG's. I don't really want to play this game out. I can't win. Like I literally can't. So we have 3 Wall of Omens in our deck, I believe, after board. We're at 1, right? So we drew 2 Wall of Omens before we drew 1 Watcher, which means we could pressure Teferi. So that was unfortunate, as well as like the Teferi just like checking everything we had. We drew 2 of our 3 Akromas instead of like any business spells. You know, they have Bolt, Snapcaster, Bolt, which is unreasonable, but I think maybe we're not favoring this matchup, but I think we could probably win it. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm playing Akroma in Modern, so it's all good. I'm not gonna trip over it. I wonder if there's anything I could have done differently that would have helped me though. But we got pretty crushed. The game where they bolted me like 8 times. It feels like there was probably a lot I could have done differently. Whatever. Not super worried about it. We go next. Hey, what's up? Yeah, so if you want the deck list, you You can click there'll be a little purple tab next to my camera. GG's, by the way. It's fun to play you. Your deck's sweet. You cast Lightning Bolt a lot, and I'm not gonna lie, it was sad for me. But GG's. And that Teferi obliterated me in the second game. But yeah, there's a purple tab that says deck list. You can hit exclamation point deck or exclamation point deck list. One of those will give you the deck. I think one of them will be my Twitter where I post all the decks. Or it's right here really quick if you want to look at it. But I've played exactly 3 matches with the deck. It's mostly just like for fun brew. And I don't think it's better than your deck. I think your deck is probably much more of a real deck than this. But here's the list if you want to check it out really quick. And I think this sideboard could use work, but I mean this is first draft. So also, I've already said this, so I don't want to say it too many more times. But I think this is probably much worse than the banned version. But you know, Akroma, so why not? I think I'm gonna try this. I don't really want to go to 5. I'm gonna hope to draw blue sources and Wall of Omens, and I'm also gonna hope that they're a creature deck. I'm gonna get rid of either Akroma or Lightning Bolt. I could just, yeah, no, I'll get rid of Force. I'll just concede to a combo deck or a deck that Force is good against. I'm just gonna put them on a creature deck. And are we gonna Data Mill or something? Death Shadow maybe? Yeah, okay, so it's probably Death Shadow, which Force isn't gonna be that good anyway, and I think we're gonna get obliterated. I think we are gonna get completely eaten alive if our opponents play Death Shadows. Because we're not good at answering them, our cards cost a lot more than theirs, they're good at interacting with creatures, and all that jazz. But we'll see. I will do my best. Yeah, GG's for sure. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Just get islands. I think this one Snapcaster is just really bad. The Fairy is a card that I thought about playing. It would probably be decent. So maybe the Snapcaster should just be a Teferi. And there could be some other like nice value cards. Like I thought about Pyromancer, but it's a bit awkward with certain draws, so, and you don't really have any things you want to discard, per se. Season Pyromancer, that is. Yeah, so I think it's pretty clear that they're likely Death Shadow. Let's see these Thoughtseize. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that game. I just didn't really have another way to play the game. I didn't really want to. I want to use my Ephemerate as like a 1-mana draw too, but I had to play that way because I didn't want to die, obviously. I could have played Island first, but if we draw like a tap land, it's a little better. I don't think it's very likely Soulherder's gonna be good. I don't know what else I want though. Second wall doesn't do a ton. It gives me a chump blocker, but that's not super relevant. I guess I'll top Soulherder. Yeah, that's probably worse than like trying to find an Ephemerate. It's so likely to die. I mean, maybe they're not Death Shadow. They played this land tapped, right? Could be just Grixis stuff. We are 1-2, so. Okay, I think this is going to take a divination away from us. So now, God, if I top the Soulherder... Wait, did I top the Soulherder, actually? I don't even remember. I think I topped it anyway. My brain's mush. I can't think. I did, right? I honestly don't remember. Okay, I'm a genius. super mega genius. So yes, so they've played only Shocklands. So it could be push on my wall, which is not the worst. Nothing. Wow, okay, beautiful. Got Ephemerate. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just a really bad Death Shadow draw. Okay. If they Thoughtseize, they go to 11 if they fetch Shock. Go to 8, that means Death Shadow's a 5/5. Okay. Look at Akroma. The amount of respect from my opponent for Akroma. And? Ooh, alright, that's good. So let's evoke. They have Lightning Bolt. Beats. Oh, I'm stacking this poorly. I should, I kind of forgot how this worked. I should be resolving the draw 2. It doesn't really matter. I should be resolving the draw 2, and then after that happens, I can, sure. I get a little more information. It probably almost never comes up. Maybe it comes up more when I have mana to use. I guess if I'm tapped out, it's not super relevant. What the fuck is this? Grimag Angler? Sure. Okay, they have one card left, so it's Death Shadow, but they just had a very strange draw. Thought about this turn a little bit more. Thought scour myself. Did I actually force this? Seems so bad. I don't even know what I want to do with this turn. If I just bounce the Angler, they replay it. I don't really accomplish much. These bolts suck. I could double bolt the Angler. I could force this, then double bolt the Angler. Double bolting the Angler's probably good at some point. Fighting over this probably isn't that good though. I could have more Delve. Not sure. This is a little bit better. I'll just let that happen. Alright. This isn't very great, but it exiles the Inquisition as well as taking away some information that's not at all relevant. I said they had Death Shadow? Huh. Maybe my opponent's just like not playing well. I feel like they could have done more damage to themselves. Could be concerned over the fact that I'm a Lightning Bolt deck. It's a good draw. Have to be a little careful, but 10. I have 6 mana, so I could do at least 6 this turn. I want them to have to take 1. She won't block yet. I can chop next turn if I see fit, because I think I need to start. Wait, did they kill themselves? No. 6 to get a 1. Okay. So this goes to 8-8. That's 16. That means if they draw team or battle rage, I die. If they don't, I win the game. Or I just leave a fencer, go to 5, and then I'm dead next turn. Unless they draw a removal spell. Okay, I'm gonna say go. I don't know what we would lose to from this spot. They're 3, so now they're just dead. Okay. Sweet. So let's think. I think the spell's okay. It's not the best. I could actually board in the Blood Moons. I think they're okay in this matchup. Purge is great. I don't think I want Lyra. Spell's fine. I don't have a ton of experience with Blood Moon decks versus Death Shadow. If anyone can tell me that Blood Moon's the truth, it can't be that good, right? Because their cards are so cheap. Like, they can just deploy a 5/5 before I Blood Moon. These forces don't seem awesome. Can have a Miser's Blood Moon. He's kind of Snapcaster. But one of the problems is I'm not that good at dealing with large creatures. So I don't know if Snapcaster is the card I need to be worrying about. So what does the spell counter? It doesn't do that much. I could just like trade for a Thought Scour. I could trade for Stubborn Denial, which isn't that good versus our deck. We have a lot of creatures. The bolts are worth having. Snapcaster's probably the same way. I guess I'm just gonna try a Miser's Blood Moon and a Purge. Just not board a ton. I think the forces just suck. They're not good versus discard. They're not good versus big creatures. They just suck. I'll try this. I don't know. I think Blood Moon is going to be good in about 55% of games. But like if it can get discard, like that's assuming that you get to resolve it. It can get countered. It can get discarded. Some percentage of the time it won't matter, so I think it's probably pretty bad. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna get my Wall of Omens Thoughtseize and die, so I think I should mulligan. Hope for a good 6. Sure. I want to say it's Spell Snare. Maybe it's Fencer. So one of the problems I've been having this league is just not finding Wall of Omens or Watcher, and then drawing a bunch of Ephemerates. So maybe, is there like a 1-drop or a different 2 I could play? That wouldn't be terrible. It needs to draw cards, recycle, in some sort of way. Yeah, play green. Never mind. I won't overanalyze this deck. Just play green, don't play Akroma, unless you're trying to have some fun. Just play green. Okay, there's no 2 I think that I need to counter right away. This is just going to be for a Snapcaster at some point. I don't feel like I need the land. I do want the Watcher. Yeah, the upsides of playing red is just like you're probably a little bit better versus maybe just like creature decks and burn. You have 1 mana interaction. But even pathing sometimes against burn and stuff isn't that big of a deal for the banned Soulherder deck. I'm just gonna jam this dude if it dies. Kinda sucks, but Spell Snare's not gonna be good at protecting it versus Bolt or Fatal Push. Okay. There's a chance they name Spirit, but I think it's gonna name Human or Wizard. And I'll just have to figure out a way to deal with it or win without the Watchers. Not the worst. It's kind of annoying, but definitely not the end of the world. So they know they've seen the Akroma. 5 cards left. Like surgical or something weird. I guess I'm just gonna play Akroma? Nah, that's bad. I could just play a Soulherder. I'll attempt to have some amount of discipline. Because I want to be able to ephemerate with the morph. Playing a naked Soulherder sucks, but it's not. I mean, it's better than doing nothing, I think. Maybe I end up getting Snapcaster Mage and I get punished. So let me think. They use Snapcaster, I get to keep the Soulherder, which means if I draw a wall, it's pretty strong, and they kind of have to take Akroma. So yeah, I'm gonna play Soulherder. Just gonna get an island. I think that's good enough. This feels bad. Maybe we'll just play a second one. That'd be brutal. What is Hideaway? Exile a card face down from top 4. Basically, I think you nailed it. So Hideaway cards come into play tapped for whatever reason. That's how Hideaway works. And then you look at 4, exile face down, and then when it leaves play, you get to put the exile card in your hand. At least for this specific Hideaway card. The other Hideaway cards were lands that if you met certain conditions, you could pay mana and activate them. The only one I really know is there's like the blue one was like if a player has 20 cards in their deck, you get to cast the card you hit away for 0 mana. So I wasn't paying enough attention to remember what they had when they thought seized me, but I think they know about an ephemerate. Hopefully I can at least get like a 2-for-1 out of this deal. We can do it now. I'm just gonna wait. I think there's a reason not to wait. I want to make sure to get 2 cards. Okay, keep on waiting. Kind of brutal, this play engineer just locking out my Watchers. I have 4 bolts in my deck though, so. If I attack, it means I can play Death Shadow. I have Spell Snare and Ephemerate. Pushing Bolt are too rough. I think I'm just gonna say go. If we find a red source for this Pia, that'll be nice. Could have fetched differently. Oh, there's a bunch I could have done this game. Didn't really want to take free damage, but that's probably not what's important in this matchup. They just kind of like crush you with one creature, they don't like beat you down. Time or burn you out, I should say. Yeah, it's sweet. This card, I played a lot of Soulherder when Modern Horizons just came out. I'm not going to pretend I'm the first person to play Soulherder, but I will note that Nassif was kind enough to tag me in his the article he wrote about the deck, because I tweeted out like a company version that I played a bunch with. I was like 4-1 with it twice, and then I 5-0'd with it. It was just like Bant Coco with Soulherder. So I'm not gonna pretend I'm the first one to play with Soulherder, because I'm probably not. But I'm one of the first ones, so just saying. I'm just humble bragging. It's not even humble. I'm just bragging. It's like the worst, most useless bragging too. Alright, I'm gonna attack and play Pia. This is good. It's gonna be a 1-1, but who cares? I want them to have to act before I do. Snapcaster. So now it looks like 2 removal spells. This is awkward. I actually don't know how to play this situation. Spell Snare seems good. Do I Spell Snare and just do nothing? Probably, actually. And just wait to make sure that I have 5 mana for when I play Pia again. I could have just jammed the Pia. They're probably going to kill the Morph. But then I'm pressuring them pretty decently. Yeah, let's do that. Just get Mount and play Pia. Let her, the mystery card die. So the thing about this is, like, the Ephemera is going to be good with either of these cards, if one of them gets to live. As well as, like, I'm just killing my opponent, right? Which is relevant. Dismember your Morph. Okay. I assume they're... Okay, so that's 6. 3 cards left. We have Ephemerate, this Watcher, which does nothing until this dies. Bauble. Fuck my life. Alright, that's so unlucky. That's so brutal. It's like the worst thing they could have. Trying to figure out how I could win. The hand has to be really bad. Engineer is pretty good versus their deck. Damn. Yeah, not the worst. Lightning Bolt. Pretty good. Trying to decide if I want to upkeep the bolt. If they play a cantrip, I'm gonna respond. Probably already have a Stubborn Denial. Yeah, this is a Stubborn Denial. Fuck me. Oh, it doesn't stop anything. They don't have a big guy. Okay, here, we're fine, we're fine. target Snapcaster and to your face. So do I want to ephemerate my wall for any reason? Oh, this kills me. Right? Yeah. I don't think I have outs. What are the spells? I need a spell snare. Okay. So I need to find spell snare with this wall of omens. Damn. Too excited about my bolt, not thinking about the fact that I was just gonna die. So we could block with both. I guess I'll block. I should bolt first. Just block here. So they have Snapcaster Bolt at any point. So I need to respond and find my second spell snare. I have to block. I can't use a ephemerate, so I just should block like this. I mean, this is basically a huge waste of time, but I have a 1 in 41 out. If they don't respond to this, it's better for me. Gives me more looks. So ephemerate gives me a redo. Okay. Playing the second land doesn't do anything, because I'm gonna go to 1 when I fetch. So I don't want to fetch because I know that my bottom 4 cards are not spell snare. So I died, right? Because I needed to hit right here, so I'm dead. Wait, did I mess this up? Am I not gonna get the card? Oh, okay. So I ephemerate my wall now. And this has to be spell snare. And they have to not have a way to kill the wall. GG. Yeah, that was a rough game. Not unhappy with how I played, but it was a little bit rough. Okay. Maybe I deal with the dispels. I don't know. I think they're pretty bad. Kind of don't want to sideboard. I kind of just want to leave things the way I have it. Fire is maybe not the worst thing ever. If the game goes really long, I'm not that good at dealing with it. I'm Yeah, we'll just leave one Blood Moon. I think it can be good. I never really want to draw two. And if I pick one up in the mid game, it might be relevant. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Obviously, you'd rather have 4 spells, 3 lands versus a Thoughtseize deck, but this is the cards I think we want. Is this the last match? I think this is the last match. Nope. Match 3. I don't think it really matters what land I play on turn 1. I just played planes because it's likely the card I'm going to play as Wall of Omens. Like I said earlier, our mana is not like very intensive, so it doesn't matter as long as we have all of our colors. Should be good. So this goes away. Really? Yeah, maybe that's better actually. Makes some amount of sense. Alright, good. So we can interact with the creature, and then, you know, we've drawn some of our 2s. Tap land, go. Soulherder. Well, they can't Fatal Push this. They can't Lightning Bolt it, so... Just have to have Dismember. But I think it's still worth playing here. Sure. It's not a bad exchange. This might be a giant guy. We could... Damn. So when we play these Watchers, I'm gonna play both of them. But when we play them, I think it's worth considering cards that are going to be good if my opponent has Plague Engineer. We have Purge already for it. It's not the end of the world. We'll have an answer. Akroma, Vista, Soulherder, Serum Visions. I think I'm going to go with Soulherder on the first Watcher. Pretty easy on Thin Ice. Card's just way better versus Death Shadow as well as Skirmag Angler. If they were really low for some reason, maybe. I would consider taking something else, but... Explosives for 2, wow. That is not the worst. Okay, I think we're in a pretty alright spot. Do I want this wall? I mean, they gotta use the explosives. I'm gonna flicker the one that has Soulherder underneath it. Bolt or wall? Stockpiling a bunch of bolts isn't that bad. This could be a 2/2. Oh, this is the wall I topped. Okay, I gotta be conscious of that. So I guess I want the wall. Yeah, I could have done that better. I didn't think. It's all good. All right. So even if they spend their entire turn tapping out to kill Soulherder and Explosiving, we just get to play wall and another Soulherder. Wow, really? Okay. It's not Fatal Push. Okay. Still good, I think. Attack? I guess so. Should have maybe attacked first. At this point, P is probably the best thing to get. The P has been pretty good. It's probably been the red card I've liked the most. In the banned versions, like I always wanted to try a Whirler Virtuoso, just as like this thing that's like really annoying to deal with, as well as it could just like give a giant Soulherder unblockable. But Pia being able to just like go with the opponent's face is kind of nice. So they can't take Pia, we get to play it and flicker it. Alright, GG's. Alright, for all the marbles for the prized 3 and 2. I think I would be happy with a 3-2 with my Akroma deck. I wouldn't complain about it. If I go 2-3, I'm not gonna be surprised, but we'll see. We'll see. I think I'm gonna play this last match, and as much as I want to stay and hang out with all you wonderful Yellow Hat viewers and whoever else, I promised I would go out. So I'm gonna leave after this match, but I'll make sure to answer any questions. We can talk about the deck. We can talk about life for a minute. Yeah. But thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for the follows. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for just watching. Any of that stuff. Much appreciated. And for the last time, huge shout out to Nassif for the raid. Nassif's awesome. I honestly like Nassif a lot. He's a cool dude. Yeah, this hand sucks. I don't know. I'm trying to justify it. It's okay versus discard, I guess. And then we're the draw, so like I don't know what deck. Yeah, it's this. I don't think it's gonna work. You need your 2s. This hand has a 2. I'm gonna keep all my lands. I want to hit my land drops. I'm gonna play it safe and be unfun and bottom Akroma. Yeah, if you guys want to watch, like, I do modern brews. If you guys want to watch new standard, I'm gonna like play every standard deck I could ever think of. I normally build like 50 new decks every new format. So if you guys want to follow, I haven't decided. I thought about doing a 24-hour stream for new standard, but I don't know. I'm an old man, 26. I don't know if I have it in me, but I might do it. I'll have to think about it. Could be fun, but probably will be mostly awful. So I think we're playing against Ponza. Yeah. Cool. Modern. Pog champ. Alright, well we died. Bird, sure. I'm trying to think about if curving out is even relevant, or if it's better to just sit on fetch lands. I think it's better to sit on fetch lands. I think I want to get to the point where I Venser and then Soulherder. So I'm just going to keep playing fetch lands and saying go. And hope that I can get to the point where I have 4 mana at least for a turn. And maybe that's bad. Maybe I'm supposed to hope they don't have another Stone Rain. So this way I'm hoping they don't have a payoff. The other way I'm hoping they don't have another Stone Rain. They have 2 Stone Rains. Okay, well this is not... I mean, it sucks, because we're going to get Stone Rain twice. But we got 2 out of the deal. So, definitely got rewarded. What's my worst land? It's gonna get Stone Rain no matter what it is. Plains, I guess. Okay, now I'm probably just gonna jam my wall. And hope that they don't have a 4th Stone Rain, because, you know, that would suck. I don't have Steam Vents in my deck, so I need to get Sacred Foundry with one of these dual lands for Pia. God damn it. Is this non-basic? Yeah, it's any land. Well, this is fun. We're gonna get there. We're gonna grind it out. I don't have any more red sources. I have a mountain. Oh, I fucked this up. Yeah, I messed this up. We have Force though, which is pretty good. So we need to fade like Inferno Titan and Dragons. So now we can start venturing things. Okay, I think we're getting there. Holy shit! Oh no, I'm gonna die to a Bird of Paradise. Because I fetched like an idiot. Now I'm not gonna be able to play Pia. How much is this? Okay, that's only 4, alright. For some reason it felt like it was gonna be more. So I could Venture now, bounce Wolfrun and Bird. Could also just let them go all in. Probably better. I'll just draw my card, and then bounce the Bird if they want to do that again. If they play like a threat, I can Venture it. What a game. I probably shouldn't have like, I don't know. I guess they're not going to play around it because they just have nothing, but sort of told them I have something to do, they just put into it though. Alright, we win. We got Stone Rained, which only hit one of our lands because we played around it, and then we got pillaged, and then our opponent did nothing and died. Cool. Alright, so fucking Bonza. I don't really have anything for this matchup. I just need to keep hands with Lightning Bolts and Force of Negation. I think that's important. It's okay. It's actually not the worst. Should have bolted the Bird somehow. Yeah. It's not Blood Moon, but I'm a Blood Moon deck, so I don't think I care. I just need to fetch accordingly. I mean, it could be good if they play it on turn 2, but we have Force. I'm just trying to decide if I want the Sphere. And, like, maybe they Trinisphere me or something weird, but I don't care a lot about it. Not the worst. I think I want all my answers to Arbor Elf and Bird. I could just have the Sphere over a Snap. It's good against specifically Utopia Sprawl and nothing else. But maybe that matters. I don't know what else I would really want. I'm not really sure how to play against Bonza, to be honest. Purge could kill Inferno Titan, it doesn't kill Stormbreath Dragon. I don't know what threats they play, really. We have on thin ice for Inferno Titan. I just won't board, I guess? I don't... Yeah, I just won't board. I got nothing. If there's a card any of you think that I should be boarding in, feel free to let me know, but nothing looks that good. Does it not stop Utopia Sprawl on a forest? Am I missing something? I don't know how it's worded. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces colorless instead. That type and that amount. So if they Utopia Sprawl a land, it makes it tap for colorless, right? Or am I missing something? Okay, I'm gonna keep. Like I said, I want to keep hands Bolt or on thin ice, and I have that. So hopefully they don't have Utopia Sprawl, and if they do, maybe it'll just go like last game went, and they'll kill all our lands and lose. Cool. Nope, the land only taps for 1, the Sprawl triggers to make 2. Really? That's weird. Huh. Okay. I believe you. That's strange that it works that way, but I guess that makes sense. Okay. Well, I'm happy I didn't board it in then. That's good. Let's just play Watcher. I can still get white mana if they stone in my planes. Darn. Akroma. I just passed. Oh, awkward. Just clicked. I don't know. I just clicked. I definitely did not want this flooded strand. That was just a misclick. Okay, so we're probably getting stone rained. I'll ephemerate. Maybe Akroma. Just like having something to do on turn 3 is worthwhile. Do I want land or do I want? I mean, I guess I can get the land now with this one. It's not the worst. I think I want to be able to get Soulherder. Okay, we get stone rained. It's fine. I'm gonna get the land. So part of the reason I double click on Moto is when I used to have bad internet, it would be non-responsive. So sometimes I would have to like click twice, or I would like just check to make sure that things were working. And I just did it twice, and I'm sorry. I've not done this one time since streaming, but I just did it twice in a row. So I need to stop doing that. I need to take my hand off the mouse. Stop being an idiot. Okay, so let's play Flooded Strand, get Island, and then play Akroma face down. Actually, I should get Steam Mets in case I drop a Pia. I don't want to play it. Means they can kill it. That's fine. Alright, sorry. Oops. So, I mean, getting the land ended up working out, so maybe I'll just really want this on thin ice, and it's destiny. I think Gifts of Paradise that makes the land have tap add 2. Okay. So it's just, I guess it's just like an older card that's worded a little bit different. I guess that's the way I was thinking of it for the most part, but Season Pyromancer. Not the worst. Okay. I'll attack with both. I kind of want them to just block both. If I attack with one, it sort of tells them which one is the Akroma one. Or the one that I want. I should have not clicked on it because it probably gave away a little bit of information, but I just want to get this flyer into play. I can on thin ice. I don't think I need to, which means I should Serum Visions. And hope they don't have a Lightning Bolt. Second Akroma, so this is legendary. Gonna bottom both of these. And they could have easily found a Lightning Bolt. Damn. Fuck, dude. No? Okay. Not Dismember? Okay. Alright, well, I mean, I'd rather them take 4 than bolt my thing, so. Small victory. Blood Red Elf. Okay, so we want to find an Ephemerate or some sort of way to flicker. Pickles8508 with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. In case you guys were unaware, I'm sure you've been told by every streamer, it's half off subs, so it's $2.50 for a sub. Thank you very much, Pickles. I appreciate it. I like your name. I basically named my friend's cat Pickles. So, I'm a fan of that name. Okay, so this costs, so I need triple red. So I can actually just kill them next turn. Let me make sure, so I have Sacred Foundry in my deck. So I can on Thin Ice this, attack. If they don't chump, they go to 6. I can on Thin Ice, Venser this. I think I'm gonna go for it. So one of the problems with on Thin Ice is it incentivizes them to kill a land. I think I'm gonna on Thin Ice and then attack and hope they don't jump, and then leave up Venser. Okay, they called it. We still have it if we get to Venser a blocker after they attack. It's too important that my Akroma flips, so I'm gonna bounce this. Don't kill my Morph. Okay. We're doing it, chat? Pass? Oh god, we're doing it! 6, right? Oh god, we're doing it. Tell me I have a Sacred Foundry in my deck that I didn't forget about. Oh god, we're doing it, chat! Yes! Alright. You're 2, I have an angel. I don't think they have any ways to kill it. They could like chomp with a dragon. Oh, don't kill it. Okay. This one's for you, Pickles. This one's for you. There too, I'm not blocking. Oh, wait. No. Oh no, I killed myself. Okay, thank god. They could have had double bolt, but they would have used the bolts. Okay, alright, we're fine. I had a moment, I had a heart attack. Alright. GG's. We pulled off the 3-2. We got to flicker some Akromas. We even got to morph Akroma for the win in the last game. I should have blocked. Not blocking there was horrible, by the way. I think it's the only way my opponent has an out if I don't block there. But either way, I'm a donkey. We still went 3-2. Let's open this chest. Yeah. Beautiful. Rich. One time. Reverberate. Alright, we're not rich. Unlucky. Alright, let's talk about the deck really quick. I'll probably put this one up on YouTube if anyone's coming in late and wants to watch it later. Plus, this deck was sweet. And I try to upload any of the leagues, like, you know, with a fun deck or something. I think people would be interested in watching. But, I mean, all things considered, I think things went fine. I'm never going to say this is better than the green versions of the deck. But this does support Blood Moon, so there's merit to that. If you think that, if you're worried about losing to big mana strategies, Snapcaster I think is bad. The Muldrifter was surprisingly decent. The Akromas are iffy, but you know, if you want to play a real card, what would I recommend? I'm not entirely sure actually. I don't think the Akromas are like terrible. Like they're not the worst thing ever. But maybe you could cut one. For now, we'll just say leave Akroma. Cut the Snap. The Serum Visions were decent. Onten Ice I think still makes some number of sense if you have Blood Moon. Don't scrub after I sent you luck. Yeah. Look. Thank you. I appreciate it. I should have blocked, but we got there anyway. It was so unlikely they had Bolt, because they would have used a Bolt at every other turn. So they would have had to have a Bolt that they didn't use in spots where it was good, and then drawn a Bolt. So I don't think it really matters. But either way, I should have blocked. So maybe just had another Muldrifter, which is funny to say, because I didn't think the Muldrifter would end up being that good, but it was decent. The Pew was pretty good. I think if you're going to play decks like these, Force is like just super important, because you just do nothing. You just curve out for creatures that cycle. So having a way to get back Tempo with Force, or just like not get murdered by the combo decks modern is important. So yeah, I guess I would just cut a Snap for a Muldrifter and maybe run it back. Figure out what you want in the sideboard. The Sphere is probably bad. It's okay. It's nice to have versus Storm, and it's like a thing you could board in alongside your Blood Moons. Yeah, the Spell Snares could be in the main deck. If you decided you didn't think you needed the Serum Visions, I think they're helpful because they help you find your 2s. I think Spell Snares are a great card, but we don't really have a way to like reuse it. We don't have Snapcaster Mage. So you could put the Spell Snares in the main board. Yeah. Alright, I think that's all I got. The deck was sweet. I think I like the mana. I think the one Canal is fine. You could play a Prairie Stream potentially. Prairie Stream's maybe better than the Canal, or maybe better than Hollowed Fountain. But I like just being safe. And we have enough basics to fetch that if we want Prairie Stream, and the mana's not like, hard. You could play a Sulfur Fulls too, but I think Spiral of Canal's a little bit better, so you can cast Lightning Bolt as well as Serum Visions. You don't really need to play these 1 mana cards right away, so yeah. But thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Please hit the follow button. I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub, Pickles. Yeah, I'll probably be back on. I'm not sure. I might not be on tomorrow, but I'll probably be on Sunday. I'll probably be on Sunday. I'll try to be on most of the day, and then once the new standard set comes out, I'll be on all the time. I'm gonna be spamming new standard and doing all that stuff. I might even on Sunday just like have a portion of my stream just be me talking about standard decks and building standard decks. Just because like that's kind of what I want to do in my free time anyway. I can just stream it, and if people want to watch, you know, they can hang out. And if not, they can look at my like awful blue-black self-milled Cauldron decks and be like, "Wow, you're never gonna win a match." And I'll be like, "Yeah, maybe." But yeah, you guys have an awesome weekend. Have a good Friday. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. And let's raid somebody. Let's pass the love along. Who do you guys want to raid? We could raid Strong Sad. We could raid. Let's raid Everos. Everos raided me not too long ago, so I'm gonna send you guys over to them. Go channel.